Hello. So this is a bit of a two-part question, but I'll try to keep it succinct. Pitches and scripts that you receive, they can range, I'm sure, in many different ways, from extremely detailed to extremely vague. Could you describe what you consider to be your favorite elements of what would be the perfect pitch, right? Like, I love it when they describe every footstep, or I love it when they give me free reign to board or write whatever I want. And the second half is, like, within that, do you prefer board-driven stories or script-driven stories?
Well, I'll answer the second question first. I prefer good stories, and I have neither pride nor shame. If the storyboard department can come up with something better, I let them do it. As far as how the pitches come in, what I am listening for is a pitch that understands what the show is, but gives me something that we haven't already seen before. Typically, we would get a lot of pitches for G.I. Joe, because that was the one I was working on, where, Cobra has invented a deadly machine, and they're trying to use it to conquer the world. And it's like, and give me something other than just the basic background idea. And I'm looking for character, because the stories are told through the characters, no matter how great the action. And if you want to talk about a guy who does great action, this is the guy that storyboarded the opening of the G.I. Joe movie. Come on, he knows action.
Yeah.
Action is great, but it has to be characters we're interested in. We have to be concerned as to how they are going to come out and come through it. So basically, I need something involving a character in a situation that we normally wouldn't find them in. So that's what I would look for.
Thank you so much.
Hello. During your work, were you able to take home any scripts or storyboards as memorabilia, or just to keepsake?
For me, I was pretty much. I took home a lot that I didn't. It's like once I finished it, I kind of threw it in a box, and I have a storage unit with stuff I have no idea what. It's been there 30 years. I have no idea what's there. But a lot of times, you get the script, you can Xerox it, storyboards, throw it, keep it in the box. But
they didn't force you to, sign confidentiality.
Oh, they forced us to sign confidentiality agreements.
There was no security around those types of...
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? No, there was no security. We would, in fact, at Sunbow, the kind of gag around the house was that if you would have, after working with freelancers' scripts during the day, you would go home at night and work on your own script. And if you were stuck on a storyline at like 1 a.m, you could pick up the phone and call any other writer on the show, because they would be up and working on their script at the time.
Yeah.
I had a lot of stuff at one time, and I chucked it out. I mean, I know this sounds blasphemous to you, the fans, and I apologize, but to us, it's just the nuts and bolts of the job. You know.
It was work. It was what we were doing. I mean, one of the benefits that we got as being a storyboard artist is that all the toys that you guys bought, they gave it to us for free. We had a room full of all Transformers and G.I. Joe toys, because we had to draw it, and so we would have it physically there so we could look at it. And like a lot of the jets or whatever you're playing with, we could hold it up at a certain angle, to see what it looks like if it's dive bombing somebody or coming at you. So we'd have all the toys around to play with, basically.
They sent us boxes of toys too, and because I had daughters, I took all the Gem and Little Ponies home, so I never got any Joe or Transformer toys. Everybody else got those.
Yeah. So, so we all took stuff home, but believe me, it piles up, and then you just chuck it when it gets too many of it.
Okay, can I ask one more? Would you consider selling any of that stuff?
Talk to my wife. She would just give it to you.
I have none to sell anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay, thanks.